The People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar is considering options to placate Governor Nyesom Wike. The Rivers Hemsman has been on the offensive since the party's primaries in May, where he emerged the runner-up. Wike has been demanding that the national chairman C0NÇ Ayu should step down if the Atiku camp is really interested in resolving the crisis. The governor revealed that hours after the Abuja primary, Atiku told him that Ayu will go because it is unfair that the flag bearer and the chairman are from the same region. But the former Senate president and ex-minister remains in the position with no signs that he's ready to stand down. The National Executive Committee (NEC) passed a vote of confidence in him last week in an indication that they are not favorably disposed to Wike's wish. An Atiku Abubakar campaign organization spokesman, Charles Aniagu, stated that sacking Ayu would have deepened the party's crisis. The Delta Commissioner for Information, who confirmed that different options are being weighed, fears a forceful exit of Ayu would create a constitutional crisis. Aniagu said because the offices were elective, if Ayu leaves and the seat is conceded to the South, the provisions of the PDP constitution would be offended. He added that if the chairman and deputy spot are occupied by the South, the third person in the National Working Committee hierarchy, Samuel Anyanwu from Imo, is also a Southerner. If you decide to bring these two positions to the South, have you also made arrangements to take the National Secretary to the North? He quipped. While some party chieftains believe the party should placate Wike, others warn of the legal issues that could emerge and distract the campaign ahead of the general polls. Wike already dismissed the resignation of Walid Jibrim as the Board of Trustee BOT chairman and the emergence of Adolphus Wabara. A source said Bode George, a former deputy national chairman South, was initially considered for the role but did not accept it. The governor described the BOT as a mere advisory body, warning that he would fire some salvos if the right thing is not done. Wike accused the Atiku camp of arrogance and claimed somebody in the presidency was backing the ambition of the Wazirin Adamawa. I will tell Nigerians at the appropriate time the person in the presidency that is backing them, he told a gathering in Rivers. Daily Post gathered that some members of the party were planning to commence legal actions in the event Ayu is sacrificed. However, governors loyal to Wike, including Seyi Makinde Oyo, Samuel Ortom Benue, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi Enugu, are not shifting grounds. Makinde has turned down an offer to become the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum. Ugwuanyi is also not keen to serve as the presidential campaign secretary. There are speculations that Sokoto Governor Aminu Tambuwa, who stepped down for Atiku during the primary, will lead the presidential campaign. PDP crisis, Atiku weighs options as Wike and colleagues refuse to concede. This Atiku-Wike crisis has been ongoing ever since the conclusion of the primaries, ever since Atiku Abubakar emerged the candidate of their party as the presidential candidate. And Wike, what Wike is after is stating that Atiku himself confirmed to him that C0NÇ Ayu was going to step down, that you can't have both national chairman. That's one thing he's been clamoring, that's one thing he's been talking about, amongst other demands that he put forward as well. But the way things are going, because it's straightforward, if truly Atiku Abubakar wants C0NÇ Ayu to step down, he would have done that so that they can progress the campaigning activities. INEC have set the kickoff, the date, the start date for campaigning activities for the 28th of September. So not long to go, about 2 weeks from now. So if it's something that Atiku Abubakar is looking at, if it's something he doesn't mind doing, he would have done it. But, and also a while ago, a vote of confidence was passed on C0NÇ Ayu. But despite all of that, Wike is insisting, is standing his ground. And the most interesting part of all of this is that PDP itself, they are somewhat afraid of Nyesom Wike, because Wike left a statement that in a due course is going to make shocking revelations about these politicians, probably about Atiku Abubakar as well. And we know what that implication, what it will mean. And with all of this, with Wike's position, we know definitely Wike is not going to be supporting Atiku Abubakar. After their London meeting, Wike met with the APC's candidate, and we know from there it was revealed that Wike might be supporting the APC presidential candidate. And we got a little hint that those who are waiting for Wike to move to the APC before he starts supporting the APC presidential candidate, that might not happen. It's happened in the past that they've seen situations where politicians support another party's candidate despite remaining in their party. We know what the name of that is called, anti-party activities, and what that leads to. Some of them, they expel them from the party, or they just maybe suspend them or whatever. But Wike is not afraid of all of this, and he's got those who are behind him. Even Atiku Abubakar, they've tried a lot of ways to see that Wike is standing alone. At the moment, Wike is not standing alone. He's got a lot of backup. He's got support. He's got some governors who are behind him. The likes of Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, Samuel Ortom of Benue State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi. We know Mikpezu is part of them as well. All of them are behind Nyesom Wike. Atiku Abubakar's camp has tried to offer some positions to these governors, probably because if they accept it, it means they are not working for Atiku Abubakar, but they've all rejected it. Makinde turned down the offer to become the PDP governors, the chairman of the PDP's governors forum. Ugwuanyi is also not ready to serve as a presidential campaign secretary. And all this issue, this Nyesom Wike's and Atiku's issue, is what is stalling the campaign committee to be set up. 28th of September is not long to go. They don't have a complete team. They've not given the list of their campaign council, those who will be working for their presidential candidates. A house divided against itself. Definitely, we don't need a prophet to tell us what will happen. The house is setting up itself to fail. This is something they should take seriously. I don't know what they're doing about it, but Atiku at the moment is weighing options. He's weighing the options probably to just let Ayu go, or hold on to Ayu and let Wike go. As it stands, he can't have both. He has to take a decision. If he's taking Wike on board, that means Ayu has to go. And if he's holding on to Ayu, it means Wike has to go. But I believe that Nigerians can't wait to see how this will play out, how it's going to end eventually. But guys, leave us your own thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.